What's up guys, Groovy Guitar Dude here with a beginner guitar tool from Malibu Nights by LANY. If this video helps you out, hit that like and subscribe button and let me know in the comments below what other songs by LANY that you want to learn on guitar. Guys, the first thing that you need to know to play Malibu Nights on guitar is that we're actually going to be in drop D tuning. For drop D tuning, for those of you who don't know, it's basically the same as standard, but what we're doing instead is we're dropping our low E to a D note. There's a couple ways to do this. You can obviously do it with a tuner, but if you don't have a tuner, the way that I like to do this on the fly pretty quickly is I like to pick my D string and then pick my low E and then turn my low E down until they match, just like that. So, but if you're not quite to that point yet where you can kind of tune down by ear like that, I'm going to hit my D string a couple of times, my low E that I just changed to a D would be a better way to say that. But I'm going to hit that a couple of times just so you can match it up, and if you just match yours up with that, you'll be in drop D tuning in no time. Alright, now that we're in drop D tuning, the next thing you want to know for Malibu Nights is that in order to get rid of some bar chords and keep this as beginner friendly as possible, we're going to capo up to 4th fret. And if you don't have a capo, I'll have a link to get this capo for free right up here. The next thing you want to know for Malibu Nights is the structure of this song. We're going to start with a verse, then we're going to go to chorus, then verse, then chorus again, then we're going to go to a bridge, and then chorus, and then we're going to finish out with a bridge. And guys, the last thing before we dive into Malibu Nights is the 3 chords that you'll need to play this song. The first one is E minor 7, and this one's going to be a little bit weird. You'll notice that this is a little bit different than the chart because I actually don't have a drop D chart for this. I'll have a specific way to play this, how exactly I'm playing this down in the pinned comment below, so be sure to check that. But what I'm doing here is it's regular E minor 7, but since we're in drop D, I'm throwing a thumb up here on 2nd of the low E, and then I'm also throwing this pinky down here on high E, 3rd fret. And you don't have to play it exactly like that. You can actually take that pinky off. That's not really a must. And you don't have to use your thumb either. So what you can actually do, if you don't want to use your thumb or you can't use your thumb, is you can move these 2 fingers up and then put your ring finger below that and then get this 3rd fret on B with your pinky. You can kind of play it like that and get the same effect. But this is the way that I'm playing it. And I'll have the chord chart for that in the pinned comment below. The other 2 chords you're going to need is G over B, and that's played normally, and you're going to have a C add 9, and that's played normally as well. And again, guys, last time I'll say it, but I'm going to have all these chord charts in the pinned comment below for those of you who need them. Alright guys, so let's start with this little intro kind of hook thing that plays several times throughout the song. It's not just an intro, so we'll actually call it a hook, but what that is we're going to play a little picking thing since we're kind of trying to match up with the piano. So what we're doing there is we're going to hit a 5th fret on our low E, and then we're going to hit an open A, and then we're going to hit a 2nd A, and then we're going to hit an open E, and then we're going to hit a 2nd low E. And that's it, guys. That's that little kind of picking pattern that repeats several times. It's kind of the intro. It plays a couple times throughout the song, like I think after the first chorus. I can't remember all the places it actually comes in, but it's kind of just played throughout the song several times. It's just a little kind of instrumental piece that kind of divides everything up. But a couple times through that should look about like this. Alright guys, from there we're into verse. So actually for this song, we're going to have the same exact chord progression played through the entire song. What that chord progression is going to be E minor, G over B, C add 9, and C add 9 again. And that is just going to repeat through literally the whole entire song, besides that little picking part that we just played a second ago. So what we're going to do for verse for that is actually for the first verse, we're going to play single down strums for each one of those chords. So just really soft, just let it hang, let it hang, let it hang, and then repeat that C, let it hang. We're just going to repeat that for the first verse, single down strums. So we're also actually going to use that strum pattern for the third chorus as well. So this is going to be a little bit weird because usually I divide my lessons up into like verse, chorus, bridge, but what we're actually kind of doing is dividing this one up into where the strum patterns fall into place. Since we're playing the same chord progression through the entire song, we're just changing what we're doing for strumming. So for this one, the single down strums, we're going to play that for basically actually everything up until the second verse. So actually verse 1, chorus 1, and then chorus 3 are all going to be just single down strums for each chord. So a couple times through that chord progression with single down strums should look about like this. So from there, guys, we're into our second strum pattern option here, which is going to be played for verse 2 and chorus 2. What we're doing there is same chord progression, E minor, G over B, and C. Again, like I said, same chord progression through the whole entire song. But what we're doing there for strum pattern is we're going to be playing down, up, down, really slowly for each chord. This whole song is played very softly. It's just a very soft kind of somber song, and we want to emulate that with guitar, which it's a little trickier to play that and kind of imitate what's being done on the piano there, because piano is excellent for creating that real somber tone. So with guitar, we got to be real conscious about this while we're doing that, just really just dial it back and play it as kind of softly and quietly as we possibly can. So with this one, like I said, really soft, really kind of conscious about how softly you're strumming. So we kind of want about this speed. Down, up, down. Down, up, down. Down, up, down. And you really let that last one hang. Down, up, down. So like I said, real small, like real somber, real mellow, real dialed back. So a couple times through that strum pattern that we're going to be using for verse 2 and chorus 2 should look about like this. And guys, the last strum pattern I have for y'all is what we're going to be doing in the bridge. For the bridge, this is like the most in on the song that the instruments are going to be. Really, the whole rest of the song is very vocal driven with very dialed back piano. But for the bridge, this is kind of where like everything comes in. And so what we're doing there for strum pattern is we're going to have the same chord progression again, E minor, G over B, C add 9, C add 9. What we're going to be doing for the strum pattern is going to be down, down. We're going to let that hang. And then up, down, down for each chord. And it's, again, very accentuated, still pretty dialed back, but this is, again, this is about the most that we're going to be, like, really in on this song as far as, like, our loudness of playing. So, still very soft, still very somber, but this is about what that'll look like a couple times through for your bridge. And guys, that is everything you need to know to play Malibu Nights on guitar. As always, if you have any questions, you can hit me up in the comments below. I'm usually pretty quick getting back to those. And again, if this video helps you out, hit that subscribe button. I have about 580 other guitar and ukulele lessons on this channel, and I usually try to post at least 3 to 5 new lessons every single week. So if you're learning guitar or ukulele, there could not be a more perfect channel for you to check out. If you want to see a short daily preview of what song I'm teaching before I actually teach it, you can hit up my Instagram @thegroovyguitardude. Link for that will be in the description below. Oh, guys, this whole album has been my like obsession for the last week or so. I really have been listening to this song and like Valentine's Day and I Don't Want to Love You Anymore. Like those have been the main three, but really the whole album, like this is one of those albums that I can listen to start to finish and not feel like I need to skip around. It's just such a great album, and it just hits you right here. It's just deep in the feels for sure. But this is a beautiful song, by far my favorite on the album, Malibu Nights. It's just so pretty, and it's just one of those that it's such like a sad, heartbreaking type of song, but I kind of have a soft spot for those. And so this one is all piano based. The whole entire song's piano based. There's a small little guitar solo which I didn't go over in this video, which I may come back and touch on later if you guys let me know in the comments if you want to learn that. But anyways, this is one of those that I really tried to match up the guitar with what's being played on piano as closely as possible. So we're doing the same chords there. Like I said, we've got the little intro hook thing that plays a couple of times. I'm trying to match that. That's why we tuned to drop D, is to be able to hit that exactly the way that he's playing it, but obviously on guitar version of it. And then everything else chord-wise is really just meant to try to mimic what's being played on piano. And really it's just, like I said, that one chord progression that plays through the whole song. And then we're just going to kind of change what we're doing on strumming a couple times to kind of build the song. We start out real slow with just single down strum, build it a little bit, build it a lot, drop it back down, and build it back up. It kind of is, you know, it's all about the builds with this song, which I really enjoy songs like that build a lot throughout the song. So anyways, guys, this is a beautiful song. Like I said, this is one that I've been listening to non-stop lately. It's just a fantastic song. It's just beautifully sad, and I love those kind of songs. So anyways, guys, I hope you have a wonderful time playing this song. I hope you have a great day, and I'll see y'all soon.